Yo, what's good?
What's going on, brother?
I'm chilling. What's up?
Bro, I need to meet with the whole team real quick. Can you get everyone together and meet me at the office?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll see you there.
Thank you, brother.
All right, bet.
I did half a cent, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light. Like a light. Slept through the flight. For the night.
Hey guys, Neil Alwani here from Timepiece Trading. This is our new YouTube channel. I'm originally from St. Martin, moved to Miami 3.5 years ago now. The company was established in September 2018 and we're located in downtown Miami in the DuPont building. Timepiece Trading is a company that we established to basically source watches that you can't find anywhere else and sell them. The company started as us basically brokering whatever watch it could be that you wanted. We would find it and get it to you. It evolved into another animal though, and now we stock watches that everyone wants but no one can get their hands on. The brands we mostly deal with are Richard Mille, Patek, AP, and Rolex. So my reason for starting this company is more of a story than a reason, but and shout out to my Uncle Kelly, he's the best. He's the reason that this idea came to mind. But basically, I worked for my family business. My family's in the same industry. They do jewelry and watches, but the watches they sell, they're authorized for, whereas we aren't. We're gray market dealers. They get product directly from the brand and it's sold in their boutiques. Anyways, I was working in my family store in Aruba. I was working there for a good, close to a year. And for the first few months I was selling on the floor. It got to a point where my uncle, you know, me being his nephew, was pointing all the customers my way, and the team at the store, you know, the incentives were important to them, and I felt like I was taking away from that. So what I started to do was I created an Instagram for the company, because social media of course is super important and we didn't even have an Instagram. And I was helping my uncle and dad sell product through the Instagram, you know, promoting the brands and the jewelry and all this through the Instagram. And it was doing super good. I was selling a lot for them. But it got to a point where people were not only trying to buy stuff that we had, but they were trying to offer me stuff that they had. At first, we were not doing any buying, but when people were asking for stuff, they started asking for stuff that sometimes we didn't have, and I was being offered on another DM. So I put 2 and 2 together. I did a couple trades. The first month I did maybe 2 trades, and it slowly got to a point where I was able to do a trade or 2 every week, which at the time was a lot for me. And today it's insignificant. But my uncle came up to me and he was like, Neil, why are you putting all your talent into a business that's already up, running, doing amazing? Why don't you go out there and create a whole new company, because you're so good at sourcing and you have the client base and you know how to build a social media. So props to my uncle again. Like, thank you so much, Chachu, for this. And yeah, I thought of a name and I chose Timepiece Trading because, so this material on my watch, it's TPT. It's a forged carbon made by Richard Mille. It's patented by them. It took a long time with R&D, and it's actually the lightest and most durable carbon in the watch game today. It's my favorite material used on a watch case, and I try to always have one on the wrist, being the owner of TPT. So here at Timepiece Trading, we mostly deal in Richard Mille, Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Rolex. This just happens to be what the market is craving and what no one can get, but we have tons of. So our main selling point is our price. I mean, at the end of the day, a purchase comes down to the price, and we believe strongly in buying things right, because buying is where you make the money, and we sell under market. 70% of our business, it used to be a lot more, is wholesale today. It used to be like closer to 90%. And so when retail customers find us, they tend to save a good amount of money, because if they don't, they're buying it from another wholesaler who buys it from me, and they're making money in the middle. Whereas if you come straight to me, you save money. My goal for Timepiece Trading is to be the biggest in the industry. I mean, we've only been doing this for close to 3 years now, and we've taken our stock from a measly 2 watches to 200 watches. I believe that the sky is the limit for TPT, and we're gonna continue growing, so you better watch out. So we buy, sell, and trade luxury timepieces. You could come to me with the Richard Mille, and we could trade your Richard Mille in for one of ours. If there's a difference, I could pay you, you could pay me. If you wanna just come sell us your watch outright, buying is more important than selling to me, I would love to buy your piece. Please feel free to reach out. If you're looking to buy anything, you better know that if you're not hitting me up, you're wasting money.
Hi guys, my name is Amar from Timepiece Trading. Other than buying, selling, and trading, I make sure people get paid and help run other administrative stuff which the business requires. I joined the business because when I was home and when I was with my brother, I realized I was able to make deals, and I thought, why not continue to do this after college? I love watches for their beauty. I love their investment value. I love that you could wear it and make money on it, which is what we hope that our clients can do. My favorite brand is Audemars Piguet. I also love Richard Mille, but for me, AP is number 1. There's nothing in particular that you guys need to know about me, but as you guys watch us and watch the whole team, you'll see that we're really cool, and I hope you enjoy our YouTube channel.
My name is Sean McLaren from Timepiece Trading. Here at TPT, I do a few things. One of my main focus is wholesale trading, so buying and selling. That's done primarily in the wholesale group chats, Facebook group chats. I also focus on VIP and ultra high net worth clientele. So catering the experience to them, finding them very rare and difficult to find timepieces, as well as investments. I also handle overseeing of the shipping, overseeing of some social media, and also pretty much anything that goes on within our office on a day-to-day basis. So it's actually a funny story. Neil and myself went to college together, as well as Yash, who's, I'm sure you guys know, another member of our team. We had our first class at Drexel together, where we went to school in Philadelphia, and we bumped into each other after class. We became very good friends, and we stayed in contact throughout the rest of college. After college, I moved back to New York to pursue a career in finance. My whole life I've always loved watches and jewelry and things of that nature. And Neil offered me an opportunity to move to St. Martin and learn about watches and jewelry at his family store. And from there, we've expanded now onto opening TPT here in Florida, and we've been here ever since. So it's actually a funny story. My whole life, actually, I've loved watches. I've been lucky enough to have a career where I'm able to work with something and do something that I love every single day. So since I was a kid, I've always been fascinated by watches. It's been a big part of my life. I've always, looked to getting myself a new piece or a new watch at certain milestones in my life. I remember very specifically, as soon as I turned like 5 or 6 years old, I was asking my mom to get me a watch, gave me a watch. I started with a Seiko. Then in high school, I started working. I made a little bit of money. I was able to get a few other pieces. I started picking up actually Movados. That was my piece of, or my brand of choice. From there, I moved on to a Rolex Datejust. And it's just always something I've been fascinated about. I love the intricacies of them. I love that they are sentimental. I love that you can look at your watch and it will bring you back to a point in time when you bought it. And I also find them very interesting as far as investment vehicles, which is something that I focus on a lot with a lot of my clients. So it's a tough question because there's so many that I do love. However, I am more partial to complicated pieces. Right now, believe it or not, my favorite watch is actually the AP Dual Time. It's a 39 millimeter, which is unconventional for nowadays. A lot of people are looking into getting bigger watches. I personally love the size. I love the complication of the watch. I love the history of the watch, the movement, and that is my favorite watch right now is the AP 26120 ST Dual Time. Well, this is gonna be not like the Dual Time. This is gonna be an RM30 Carbon Asia Boutique exclusive. I actually just got this today. Received it in the mail this morning, was really happy with it. Wasn't sure what I was gonna think about the blue with the carbon, but it came out amazing, and I really like it. It's not limited by number, but it's limited by production, and it was only sold in Asian boutiques. I want everyone to know that we're grateful to give you the experience of providing content for you to be able to show people the intricacies of running a business and having a watch business, show a little bit of into our life and what it's like for us. And we look forward to educating people and helping people get a watch that they're looking for or their favorite timepiece. And we're here for you guys 24/7. If you ever need anything, don't feel afraid to reach out. We have all of our social media platforms that you can reach out to us on. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our first YouTube video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There's a lot more coming, so stay tuned.